A man driving a motorbike goes towards his girlfriend to pick her up. His girlfriend and her friend are talking at the door. The friend tells the woman if she doesn't want to go out for a bit today, and the woman says she'll have to check with her boyfriend first. The friend starts to complain, asking if the friend was talking about that boyfriend who rode on a terrible motorcycle, which was almost broken, so old that she was. At that moment, the boyfriend arrives, and the silence at the moment he arrives is strange. His girlfriend goes to greet him and her friend informs him that she was asking her friend and him out for the night. The boyfriend says that, as it was his girlfriend's birthday, he had prepared a surprise for her and that made his girlfriend very happy and satisfied. The friend asks her boyfriend what kind of surprise he had prepared, doubting his ability to take her friend somewhere nice. The man looks at his girlfriend and asks her to go with him so they won't be late, but the woman's friend starts telling her to go with her and her friends to have fun. The woman refuses the invitation and says that this time she will go with her boyfriend and thus makes her friend angry and grumbling. When getting on the motorcycle, the woman says that her friend was right about the motorcycle and asks if it wasn't possible for him to change it for a newer motorcycle, but the man says that at that moment no, because he was saving for their wedding. The woman tells him that even if it's for their wedding, he should buy another bike because that one was really bad. The man tells the woman to stay calm because things will get better soon and they leave. When they were going to their appointment, they end up running into the woman's friend, who insists that the woman get in the car, which was much better than her boyfriend's motorcycle. The woman's boyfriend asks if they don't have anything better to do. The man inside the car tries to offend him, looking at his girlfriend and saying that his car had more room for her, but the woman does not accept it and is determined not to go. Her friend tells her to make the right decision and tells her that the man in the car was single. The woman's boyfriend is offended and leaves with her. The friend comments to her cousin inside the car that her friend was an idiot. The man says that he was interested in her friend, but that she seems to really like her poor boyfriend. The woman tells her cousin that she was sure her friend noticed that interested in him, because he was clearly quite interesting. The man is happy to hear this and suggests they try something. He asks his cousin to set up a date for him and her friend, and says that she doesn't have to worry about the rest, because he'll take care of everything to make it work. When the couple parks the motorcycle, the woman tells her boyfriend that she was just going to change her clothes and be right back. The boyfriend said it wasn't necessary, because she looked very pretty in that outfit. The woman says that since he had prepared a surprise for her, she should dress better, because that was her work clothes. The boyfriend insists that she not go, because she already looked great in the clothes she was wearing, but the girlfriend tells him that he didn't understand her need to look pretty, because he was used to being messy. The boyfriend says he was saying that to her because he couldn't miss the time and delay the surprise. So, to resolve the situation, the woman suggests that he go ahead and that she take a taxi. The man agrees to do it that way, says he'll be waiting for her and leaves. The moment he leaves, the woman decides that she will not go with her boyfriend and that she will call her friend to pick her up, because she no longer wants to ride an old motorcycle. So, she calls her friend and asks where she is. Friend says she went for a beer, but she was still in her cousin's car. The woman asks her friend to go get her because she wants to go with them. Upon hearing this, her friend is very happy and says that they will soon arrive to pick her up. Meanwhile, her boyfriend prepares a surprise picnic for her in a park. He is anxiously waiting for his girlfriend, saying he hopes she will accept his request. While he is at the park, she is drinking with her friend and the other man. She talks to her friend about how expensive the place seems to be, and the man, overhearing this, tells her that she doesn't have to worry about any of that as long as she's with him and can feel free to order whatever she wants. A friend of the woman tells her that that was the difference in going out with someone who really had money. The woman's friend pretends to receive a call from her husband, who is in a bar with his cousin and his friend. At this point, the woman asks her friend if it would be a problem to leave them alone. The woman is not comfortable, but the man tells her that everything was fine and for her to be calm with him. The friend says goodbye and leaves, leaving them alone. The woman left, smiling. The man asks the woman if her boyfriend won't think it's bad that they're there alone. Meanwhile, her boyfriend is still waiting for her and decides to call her and check what happened. The woman's phone starts ringing, but she doesn't want to answer it and decides to tell the man that the man she was with wasn't really her boyfriend. Her boyfriend notices that the call has been disconnected, so he calls again. At the bar, the woman's friend's cousin talks to her and tries to understand why she is riding an old motorcycle. The woman tells the man that that other man was just a friend of hers, and that in fact, he was someone she felt sorry for. The man asks her why she wasn't answering the call, as her phone kept ringing and she could feel free to answer the phone, but the woman said it was nothing important. Her boyfriend understands that she was really hanging up and that she wouldn't see him anymore because of his motorcycle. The man and woman continue talking, and he tells her that he's glad she doesn't have a boyfriend, because he's been wanting to get to know her more, and she agrees, saying that she found him very interesting. He is happy and they move closer to kiss. Her boyfriend gets tired of thinking and feeling bad about this situation, so he decides that he will resolve this situation and change his life. He takes his things and gets up to leave. As he walks, the anger he felt grows more and more, and he decides that he will really change his life. Days pass. The man sees that his ex-girlfriend and her cousin friend are together. He watches them from afar, feeling very angry. As the woman drinks the wine, the man watches and begins to criticize her, trying to correct the way she drinks. He told her that wine was too expensive to be drunk that way, and he showed her the right way to drink it. The woman feels offended and says she didn't know she should drink differently. The man goes on to tell her about how she should do it, as her bottle was too expensive. He told her that she was being rude in drinking that wine, but that he didn't expect anything more from a poor person. The woman snorted, impatient with the man's scorn. He keeps talking, and shows her his cell phone, bragging about having a cell phone that costs more than a car. He says that he was even thinking about giving her a cell phone as a gift, but I felt that it was uneducated and I wouldn't even know how to use the cell phone that way. So, he says he'll give her a cheaper one, because he'll probably be able to use it. However, he said he would only give her the cell phone if she becomes a more educated woman. The woman was shocked to hear all that and said she was tired. She gets up to leave, but the man grabs her arm and says she won't let go of him, leaving him there alone, being an idiot. She pulls her arm and says he was hurting her. At that moment, her ex-boyfriend, who was watching them from afar, approaches her and starts to get irritated by the way the other man was treating her. The man begins to belittle the woman's ex-boyfriend, saying that he was disturbing a conversation between lovers. The woman tells her ex-boyfriend that she was not dating the man who was attacking her. The woman's ex-boyfriend says that that was typical of people who felt better than other people and didn't want to lose their mind there. The man tries to remove him from his ex-girlfriend, saying that the matter was just between them, but the ex-boyfriend asks the woman if she wanted to leave with him, and she confirms that she wants to leave that place. The man says he won't let her go, but the ex-boyfriend says he'll have to deal with him, because the woman will leave. The man says he won't lay his hands on a poor person full of shit and leaves. When the man leaves, the woman thanks her ex-boyfriend for his help. When her ex-boyfriend starts to leave, she decides to call him and ask where he was going without her. He screams, wanting to understand what she wanted, so the woman starts to apologize for everything she had done and wanted to talk to him. The man says that he doesn't want to talk anymore, because on her birthday, he had prepared an amazing surprise for her, but he wasn't enough for her, and now she wanted to talk to him. He asks what she really wanted. The woman decides to try to get back together with him and says that she loves him, but he doesn't believe her and tells her to go after someone else who has a car. The woman asks for one more chance to talk and win him over, but he says he doesn't want to talk and that everything they had was over.